Hello ladies. So as I'm aging and getting closer and closer to number 40, I'm starting to feel like some of the social media that I used to consume, some of the people that I used to follow were either like very young or just don't align with me fully. What I'm searching for nowadays more, I feel like almost a craving for it, is having communication with women over 40. I am still myself struggling to actually find content creators over 40 years old, specifically into 50 or even more. There's just a few channels that are out there. So I've tried actually searching for the word women over 40, and all I get, can I just say that, is hate content. I don't know what's going on with the world. I was oblivious to that whole genre of YouTube where every time you mention woman over 40, it comes out with a haha and kind of hit the wall, that whole thing, like, oh, like, boo-hoo you didn't get married, or stuff like that. And I'm just so shocked that people can be so ignorant, but we're not going to go into that. But literally, if you search that's what you're going to get. Okay, woman over 40. You're going to get shame, hate, and content specifically targeted at just pinpointing flaws of women over 40. It shocked me. So I'm like, I'm gonna do whatever I can. So this video is very clearly made for not those folk. So today I made a list of channels that I have been enjoying and watching with women over 40, some of them into 50, some of them into, I believe, 60 or closer to 60, but kind of that age group. I want fellowship in that sense. I want to see what women are doing at that age, at this age. It doesn't have to be even any specific like design driven or makeup driven. I just want to see women in that age living their life, talking about whatever it is that they're enjoying. And then if I click with them, I love to follow them, and maybe I will become one myself. I'm almost like wanting to stamp everywhere my age, just so women of similar searching capabilities can find stuff like what I do, because it's so hard to filter right now through YouTube. So let's get to it. And if you have a favorite channel for that age group for yourself, I would love to either do a part 2 video one day, just listing them out, or you can also look in my description box. I'm going to make a separate little section of just your suggested channels so other people can also see them, so they're not just all over the comments. Okay, I'll do my best to track them and add to that list as much as I can. So the first channel is Beauty Beyond 40, and this beautiful lady tests a lot of beauty products, specifically like skin tightening and skincare items to help you out on this journey throughout your changing years, through hormonal changes, through just your skin texture changes, everything. So I love this channel. I actually got introduced to my skin tightening device, Tripolar VX, that I've promoted multiple times, and I'm not promoted by them whatsoever. Not yet. I've been reaching out. They're not replying. But they should. Anyway, the bottom line is I found out about that amazing device from her. So I highly recommend, if you're looking for at-home skincare products, specifically machines and things like that, highly recommend her. And she just seems very straightforward and sweet. A to Zen. So this woman is 40 years old, and she creates minimalistic, kind of clutter-free videos, how to take care of your house, different tricks and hacks to take care of your house. She also talks a little bit about her family, how they traveled through the years. They've done a lot of family changes. I've been enjoying watching her content occasionally. I actually like watching her personal stories sometimes more than the tricks and hacks for minimalist lifestyle. Highly recommend. Also very beautiful, interesting content. Beauty 101 by Lisa. I believe she is about 50 years old. It's hard sometimes to pinpoint because not everybody's mentioning their age, but they do come up when you start searching for this criteria. She seems to be like a very spunky lady, very interesting, like kind of never aging spirit. She's super energetic and active. She talks about a lot of different things, like the household things, more sort of a vlogging style of videos. I do enjoy watching her sometimes. She's high energy, so that's quite interesting to watch. Busbee Style. So I am in love with her. I adore her so much. She has this genuine appeal to her. This is a style and kind of personal style creator. She creates a lot of videos about clothing, the wardrobe choices, but not only. She talks about the aging process and just different things that fall into that place, but specifically on the outer part of yourself, so more like styling, how to not look frumpy and things like that. She sometimes shares some personal interesting stories too, which is interesting to follow. So highly recommend her. You might have seen her. She's quite popular online, but she is wonderful and definitely worth mentioning. And I believe she's in her mid-40s. Cheryl Coulombe. It's Lift with C. It's hard for me to pronounce the name sometimes, I apologize, but this is a workout channel. This is a strength building over the age of 40. I don't know how old she is, but she definitely looks in that age group. So it's very interesting to see how you can do just body weight workouts or weighted workouts, and it's all very interesting, specifically targeted for this age group workouts. I've tried myself a few and they were quite unique and I loved it, so highly recommend. Dominique Sachse. Oh my gosh, you guys, so I have been her fan for quite a few years. I think I've been subscribed for about 3 or maybe 4 years, I'm not sure. But ever since I've been trying to find this connection, I've found her channel. She's definitely one of my favorite channels. I watch her quite frequently, quite often whenever she posts. There are topics that I'm just not very interested in, but overall, I watch all of her stuff. She is such a unique person. I don't know how to explain it, but she is, I believe, one of the idols for women in this age group. She's so fit. She's so genuine. Her smile just radiates kindness. You can tell she's very thoughtful. She's also a great businesswoman. She went through divorce time. You know, she has grown children. She went through loss of her mother, and she's done that on the channel, and it's so very relatable, very raw, very beautiful, and very inspirational. She used to be an anchor on a morning show, and I believe she went back to that again, a version of that at least, on this specific private network. And I was so happy. I was watching the whole time, just trying to catch up on that news. It was very exciting. And to see her move through life and succeed so bravely. So I look up to her personally, and I think you will enjoy her too if you haven't found her yet. Dr. Suzanne Hardwick-Smith. So this channel is specifically done for hormonal treatments and just talk about hormonal changes in women over 40 or sometimes before 40, depending on where you are in life and your health journey. I have found her and she's so straightforward. She's just very specific, targeted answers to what to do, what not to do, no wishy-washy. She kind of, I don't know, very confident in her choice of words. She is empathetic but also educational, which is exactly what I enjoy watching. So her content, again, usually is around hormonal changes and how things change, the different lifestyle choices that you can change to promote better health. Highly recommend her channel. I've learned probably most of the stuff that I've learned about, like menopause, perimenopause, postmenopause, all of the kind of midlife changes that women go through from her. Like legit, there's nobody talking about it. Every time I've brought it up to my doctor, because I'm 37, but you know, there's small things that are kind of starting to trickle and kind of showcase, and you get a little shocked by them, and then nobody talks about them. So I feel like right now this topic is coming out more and more, and I'm so excited because like if I ask my mom, she knows nothing, and she's postmenopausal, and for some reason she can't give me any knowledge, and I crave it. I want to know more about it. And I feel like it's one of probably the most important things that a woman can learn in her late 30s through 40s, when things start to change inevitably. That's the thing. This will happen. It's just better to be prepared, educated, start making those changes in your body. I know I can go off on this whole tangent completely separately, but I have learned so much about sugar, about insulin, how it creates different change in our body, how again fiber works in your body, especially as you age. And I feel so blessed that I was able to consume the content that she is creating. Highly recommend. Okay, next is Esther Perel, and I believe she's a relationships coach and therapist, and she talks a lot about how to avoid arguments, how to deal with arguments, how to work with your sex life with your partner throughout life, and just all these very interesting things that we all deal with on a daily basis, don't we? So it was very interesting to sometimes watch her videos. They're also quite educational. So just wanted to share that too. She is in her 56, I believe she's 56 or 66. I'm sorry, 66. So quite in that age. So she talks about the changes and just the lifestyle of couples in this age group. Also quite interesting. Jenifer Jenkins. So I've been watching her for a few years, quite at the same time that I've been watching Dominique channel, and she is so beautiful. Oh my god. To me, she's just like just glowing, feminine, ethereal beauty of a woman with poise and just something so sexy, you know, so attractive. She talks mostly about the lifestyle, how she dresses. She is a model, even though she is 49 years old, maybe a little bit more, but I believe she's 49 at this time. And I've watched everything about her children, about her life, about just her chit chats, about nothing, about her diet, about the exercise, about whatever she's talking about. I don't know, to me she's just so captivating, so charming, and it's just pleasure to watch her. So I watch all of her videos all the time. Jenn Pike. This is another channel that talks a lot about perimenopause specifically, and I believe into menopause as well. And she is over 40 years old. I love her beautiful, naturally gray, transitioning hair. And she talks a lot about, again, the changes in your body, how to prevent things, how to change things through lifestyle choices, how, again, your lifestyle choices affect you over this age, and how you can no longer exist in the world of lifestyle that you used to before that time. It just won't connect. You have to make changes. So they kind of gently take you through that and explaining more things about that. Also very interesting. Kristina Kuzmic. So it's more of a lifestyle, slightly kind of comedy skits videos, and she doesn't post a lot, but it's just kind of sprinkled here and there. It's quite interesting. Some of it again is like more comedy about motherhood and just lifestyle as a woman, and other ones are talking more about the specific things that are happening in her life, how she's dealing with them, with her children, with her as a businesswoman, and so forth. Very interesting content to watch as well. Lauren O'Connell. So I found a few of her videos. I think she has been posting a lot throughout the years, but not as frequently right now. And I've seen her pep talk videos, and I have loved them so much. She just radiates this beauty, ever just never aging youth that just kind of pours out of her with confidence. I love her color choices. I love all the different treatments that she's doing with her skin, and talks about it and about the experiences before, after, and throughout. And I really, again, enjoy her pep talks a lot. She has a pep talk video that I just kind of have saved in my watch list, so whenever I kind of feel down, I watch that video. And it really does lift me up. And I believe she is 40 years old exactly. I think she is a successful woman in the business world, and she talks a little bit about that, so highly recommend checking her out. It's very grounding, very chill, nothing flashy content that I really enjoy watching because it feels real. Mel Robbins, I'm sure many of you heard her, as she is a lifestyle coach and inspirational coach. She's been quite successful throughout her career. Well, after 40, she has actually become successful after the age of 40, and she's now has podcasts that I watch occasionally. They sometimes get a little too long. I don't know who has time for podcasts over 30 minutes long. I don't, unfortunately. So anything that's like hour plus, I can't watch it. I don't have time to watch hour plus content. I would much prefer to do small ones, but I do understand that there are people who do watch those videos. My husband's back with my daughter. Either way, Mel Robbins has been super popular. I've listened to her Amazon series, and I am obsessed. I might actually download them again. I used to have them. I don't have them anymore. I think it was with audiobooks. I'm blanking, maybe Audible. I think it was with Audible. Amazing. I mean, I listened to them every day. They were 30 minutes long, and they were exactly what I needed to hear. Just a little kick in the butt, a little reality check, a little pick me up that's still empathetic, sympathetic, and supportive, even though it's kind of, again, a kick in the butt. So watch her stuff. She has a lot of cool inspirational videos to help you kind of with your productivity and mental health. Melanie Durette. So she is another workout coach for teaching women over 40 how to be in a great shape, how to target certain muscles. She talks about diet and again also implementing the changes that have to do with perimenopause and menopause. So really interesting to listen to her ideas and her suggestions as far as body work goes. Highly recommend. I believe she is 40 plus. So ShayNicoleXO. So she is a style person. She's actually 34, and that's what I was able to find about her. But I love watching her on Instagram and on YouTube, her shorts specifically. She elevates the style. She shows how to do casual style in a very elegant way. She talks about, again, how to dress beautifully. She kind of cheers you up not to look frumpy, which I always appreciate. I love her like sleek style. Sometimes I miss that. I feel like I'm more like, curly, messy, kind of floppy, frumpy looking sometimes. More like boho style. And I want to be more clean. I want more pieces that are clean and crisp and of good quality. So she talks a lot about that. She's sort of an influencer when you watch her, but it's a very pleasant content to see. And even though she's 34, she seems, again, she just is so mature and looks so beautiful. So I highly recommend watching her too. Tamara's Timeless Beauty. So this content creator, I believe, is 64, and she creates a lot of beauty and makeup looks for this age group. Very beautiful, beautiful skin she has. Always admire her. She has beautiful smile, so check her out. Very, very beautiful woman. Rebecca Robeson. She is an interior designer. She talks a lot about glamorous decorative items in your home, showcases tours of the houses in that style, and I just love to watch her for inspiration. She seems like a real boss lady, which I admire. Kind of, she's strong, a lot of personality, a lot of style on her, and she talks about different things, and she sometimes does like redoing your living room. So you send her pictures and she talks about what she would change in those rooms specifically. I feel like that not enough content like that. It would be really cool to see more videos like this. So interior designer, and I don't know what age she is, but I believe she's definitely in that age group after 40s and 50s. Hot and Flashy. I think we've all seen her content. She's a beauty guru at this point, in this age. I didn't put down for some reason her age, but I do believe she's close to 50, and she's so beautiful. She talks a lot about all the treatments that she has done, a lot of different plastic surgery that she has done, and whether she would recommend it or not, or what she would change in that. So lots of skincare products and things like that. Okay, you guys, so I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please let me know if there are channels over 40 that you're watching that you would highly recommend in different lifestyles and different interests and hobbies. Let's talk about it, let's share it, and I'll see you soon again. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.